So Isabel Tagliaferro will start things off, tapping it back to Gabby DeAngelis, and we're underway here. Bedford working possession up the left wing. And now cleared away by Central.
Messambuco broke up that offensive rush. They were having some pretty good luck. They're moving the ball up until that point.
DeAngelis plays it up the left wing, trying to connect with Olivia Tulin. But we'll have a Central throw-in on the far side. That's Katie Boyle doing the honors. And it deflects off of Tremblay. Played ahead by Avery Manny. And now Ellie Flynn settles it. Trapped in the middle by DeAngelis. Showing some nice patience here.
Great ball control there with two defenders on her.
She plays it back to Avery Manny. Now Ellie Flynn has it. Over to Paige Muir. Nice cross. DeAngelis' shot is blocked, as is Olivia Tulin's. And we'll have a goal kick.
Now, DeAngelis had a great scoring opportunity there, but the ball wound up coming too close to their goalkeeper, Lewis. And by the time she was able to settle the ball down and get her leg on it, Lewis was right on top of her and was able to make the save.
Yeah, Lewis came out nicely and cut down the angle. But nice early flurry of activity there for the Bulldogs.
Unfortunately, Lewis had to go and retrieve her own ball. Not seeing any ball girls or ball boys along the sideline.
We need more volunteers. I see one on the far side, potentially out by midfield. Looks like she could be filling that role. But nobody on the near side. You see Ava Siminovic chasing after the ball on the near side. She's going to be playing next year at Williams College. She's been a strong performer for the Bulldogs. Ellie Flynn turns it upfield. Now centers it. Ball bouncing free, but cleared away by Central.
Bedford's had a couple of good offensive setups here in this game so far. Really effective passing.
Just underway here. 36 minutes to play in the first half. No score. Number 4 seeded Bulldogs hosting the number 6 seeded Little Green.
Now Central just clears the zone. Bedford recovers in midfield.
Bedford has dominated the possession here in the first few minutes.
Yeah, Central has yet to create a single scoring opportunity or even offensive threat in the Bedford end. But they do have a throw in here, and we'll see if they can make something happen here.
Ball into the left corner. Caitlin McIntyre tries to cross it. As we mentioned, she's one of their players to watch, number 7, and no surprise that Ava Siminovic is matched up on her here in the early going. Anna Kim clears it away. Emily Hobaus with the throw-in for Manchester Central. Ball just out of bounds. Siminovic with the throw-in. And she'll do it again. Throw in, searching for Tagliaferro, didn't quite reach her. Now played out of the backfield by Neve Humphrey.
Great takeaway there by Muir.
Yeah, she just got tripped up and she earned a free kick for the Bulldogs. So a great scoring opportunity here. Gabby DeAngelis setting up to do the honors.
Let's see what kind of leg she has from here.
Low, hard pass into the box. Shot deflected. That was Ellie Flynn, who couldn't quite get it on net. And here comes Central on the counterattack. Victoria Keys plays it up to McIntyre.
Kim was able to break that up, but Central gets the ball right back.
Keys trying to penetrate the box. She plays it into the middle. One-timer just wide.
Yeah, McIntyre firing the ball wide after the cross pass into the box.
Zoe Santos now will take the goal kick for the Bulldogs. Trapped nicely on the far side there by Olivia Tulin. A little bit of confusion, but it will be Bedford's throw-in. Tagliaferro wins that ball.
Ball off Bedford. It'll be Central's throw-in.
Katie Boyle throws it in. Plays it up again. DeAngelis plays it back. Paige Muir finds Avery Manny. Now Anna Kim gains possession, plays it to Siminovic. Over to Muir, up to Manny, back to Muir. Just can't quite keep it in bounds.
Yeah, the give and go, that was the idea there, and just went a little beyond Muir and out of bounds.
Long ball played up. Kim gets a thigh on it. Now Neve Humphrey chases it down. And Zoe Santos will come out and play that one easily. We mentioned in that broadcast earlier in the season, the Bedford's 2-1 win over Goffstown, that Zoe Santos really seeming to play beyond her years, making great decisions back there in the box.
Here's an opportunity.
And it's a save on the cross. And the second attempt by DeAngelis goes wide.
That was Tulin with the shot on net. A great save by Lewis.
DeAngelis on that second shot had it deflected, so Bedford will have the corner kick on the near side.
This will be the first corner for either team today. 31 minutes remaining in this first half. No score between Central and Bedford.
Neve Humphrey will play it towards the middle, and it's deflected. Dangerous bounce there, but Central gets away with it.
Yeah, Lewis couldn't quite corral the ball. It went off her hand and behind her. Luckily, nobody in a black shirt was there to take advantage of that.
Then Tremblay trying to set up the 3v2 counterattack, but a nice defensive play by Anna Kim.
Here's the lead pass. A little too far. Lewis is going to corral that.
Lewis's goal kick, or punt, goes over midfield. Now Tremblay tries to get in on the right wing.
She's taken down, but no call.
That was Naftali breaking it up along with Kim. Now DeAngelis dribbles with the left. Look like potential handball. We get a play on though. And it'll bounce to Lewis.
The officials just willing to let the girls play today, putting their whistles away.
That's Tremblay trying to track it down for Manchester Central. She does. Turns it towards the middle. And McIntyre has it taken away by Seminovic. Her fancy footwork gets the ball up to Flynn. And her pass to Tulin is just too far.
Yeah, I was going to say Seminovic showing some ball skills there with the behind-the-leg dribble. Get away from her defender.
Bedford's defense starting to be tested here, but they've been up to the challenge. Now 12 minutes in, no score. Starting to see some good end-to-end action here on this fast Bedford turf. And we're going to get a corner kick here.
And that'll be Central's first opportunity at that.
Caitlin McIntyre setting it up in the far corner. It's a low corner kick. Neve Humphrey there, challenging. McIntyre plays it back into the box. And the shot goes wide from Megan Harris.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was really the intent to drive it that low. Same with the Bedford kick. I think it might have been a misfire, sending the ball low into the crowd. Although she did have a second chance at it. Turned into a minor scoring opportunity.
Zoe Santos with the low goal kick. And Anna Kim is there to save the day. Humphrey plays it up. Muir with a nice lunging stop.
Yeah, I was going to say she really stretched to get control of that ball.
And we've got our first substitution. Darby Bailey checking in.
And 18 to 22, Katie Boyle and Megan Harris stepping out for Central. I didn't catch the second substitute.
Keys heads it forward for Manchester Central.
Correction, Harris was not leaving the field. She was just assuming a new position along the far sideline, so she's still in the game.
Seminovic with the throw in towards Rachel Slajeski, number 12. DeAngelis plays it up, but we're going to have offsides. That play was developing nicely.
Yeah, DeAngelis saw Tulin breaking down the field, and she was able to get the pass to her. Unfortunately, Tulin was too far ahead of the play.
Slajeski battling, and she'll make the throw in. Headed backwards by Central, and that one deflects off of Muir, so it'll be a Central throw in. Another substitute for Central, number 8, Maria Carr, replacing number 7, Caitlin McIntyre. A short throw in, stolen by Muir. Now Manny has it over to DeAngelis.
She has to chase it down. And Neftali kind of slips, trying to get control of the ball, winds up losing it eventually. Central comes back.
Nice step up there by Seminovic. And now she plays it up to Muir. Muir tries to get it back to her, but it's deflected away.
It's kicked ahead there by Massambuco. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Bedford's ball.
Well, we're 15 minutes into the first half. No score yet, but Bedford's had the advantage in terms of possession, and the ball has been on this side of the field the majority of the game.
Massambuco with the throw in.
Good pressure up there by Slajewski and Muir. Now Siminovic has it. Checking over her options. She gets it back from Slajewski. Now a shot on goal. Just saved. That was a nice high shot on net. And Jessica Lewis comes up with the leaping save.
Getting up there for the rebound. Pulling it down. Game-saving save there. Or goal-saving save, I should say.
Ellie Flynn now has it in the midfield. Gets it taken away.
But Siminovic was able to set up that shot with some beautiful footwork again. Taking care of the ball and keeping the central defenders guessing which way she was going to go. Instead, she took the shot herself and made Lewis work for that save.
That ball
rolls out of bounds.
Went past the goal line. I think
left the whole stadium, to be honest. Just went out the out the gate there.
Down the track.
So they're able to get a ball back finally. Again, I think we're going to be losing a few minutes in this game just to chasing down errant balls.
Goal kick played up by Santos. Carr and Humphrey battle. And Humphrey wins that one. Tulin giving chase.
Oh, and a central, or actually a, central player taking one off the face there.
On the bench.
Yeah.
Ball bouncing in the corner. Tulin there. And they say it will go off of Tulin, so goal kick for Central. No score here in the first half with 22 minutes to play.
Well, a little bit of a collision there between Elizabeth Flynn of Bedford and Darby Bailey of Central.
Play continues though. There's a cross from Muir that gets cleared away. Big ball up, but Siminovic gets her right foot on it. Now across from Keys. And Anna Kim clears. And we've got a foul on Bedford.
Yeah, I think Paige Muir being a little too physical trying to get position on that ball and winds up drawing a foul.
Bedford already setting up their wall. And Olivia Tulin is helping to align the wall. Most likely with that near post. Darby Bailey, number 9, set to take the free kick for Central. She does it with her left. Bounces in the box, and Zoe Santos comes out to play it.
She was able to find a lane to get the ball into the box, but none of her teammates were able to catch up to it, so easy save there for Santos.
Massambuco playing it up the right wing, but it goes out of bounds. DeAngelis has it. Plays it up to Flynn. She turns towards the middle. Plays a long ball into the middle, but Jessica Lewis is out there near the top of the box waiting for it.
They kind of outran everybody on that ball.
If she'd been back at the net, Bedford may have had a chance to have a scoring opportunity there. Anna Kim settles it down. Ellie Flynn turns it outside.
Her pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Central for the throw-in.
That's Rachel Rowe over there, number 16, now playing on the left midfield. Ball into the middle to Sminovic. Now Muir plays it back to Manny. Here comes Keys. Anna Kim again. She's been tough back there. Now Siminovic, nice ball ahead. And they're going to call offside. Took a while to blow that whistle, but that's the call we have. Just outside the 30-yard line. Central doesn't waste any time. Manny plays it up to Muir. Emily Greenwood clears it for Central. Dangerous opportunity there. Humphrey was the one who cleared it. Emily Hobaus plays it up for Central, but it bounces to Santos. Ellie Flynn heads it, as does Siminovic. Slajewski battling for it. Here comes Muir. She touches it ahead to Slajewski. Shot towards the middle, and there's another save from Jessica Lewis.
Good effort there by Slajewski, just getting the ball on net. Lewis able to stop it fairly easily, but still, you want to get the ball on as much as you can. You never know what'll happen.
She had a little bit of curve on that shot, too.
Yeah.
Zoe Santos comes out, secures that on one bounce. 17.5 minutes to play here in the opening half. Still no score between the Bulldogs and the Little Green. Slajewski tries to find Tulin, but it's played out. Hannah Michael checking in, number 17. She's coming towards the near side, the right wing. She replaces Muir. Muir's been working hard over here on the right wing, been involved in a lot of Bedford scoring opportunities. Anna Kim now settles it, turns it towards the middle, lofts it up to Siminovic. And she lobs it to the corner. Here comes Michael. Will she be able to keep it in? Yes, and now it's knocked away.
But they'll get the throw in.
Rachel Rowe with the throw in to Flynn. There's Tulin trying to get a shot off, can't do it. Ball played back over midfield to Kim. Slajewski taps it back, goes off of Central. Rowe with the throw in. Fifteen and a half to play here in the first half. Bedford looking to get on the scoreboard first. They've had a handful of solid opportunities. Michael plays it back to Rowe.
But too late to keep it from going out of bounds. It'll go over to Central.
Well, Harry, you get the feeling that Bedford is right on the verge of getting one into the net. They're going to be frustrated at halftime if they haven't gotten one in yet.
Well, Central's been very effective at cutting off their offensive rushes, playing good defense and just getting in the way of their passing lanes, really not giving them many opportunities. They've had a few, like you said, one really good chance, the save on DeAngelis, I think it was.
Here comes Siminovic. Plays it out to the wing. Just a little bit too far. It'll be a throw-in for Central.
Looks like we have another substitution. That's Bouthot is leaving the game, and returning is Megan Harris for the Little Green.
Throw-in bounces off of Bailey. And Rowe will throw it in for Bedford. Ball bounces back to her off of Flynn. Rowe plays it into the box. Ava Siminovic steps up, gets her foot on it, but the weak shot that's saved easily by Lewis.
Still good hustle, showing some determination to fight off the Central player Massambuco for the ball. Massambuco was trying to make the clear, and instead Siminovic was able to at least redirect that passing attempt, wound up forcing it toward the Central net, and Lewis had to make a play on it.
Rowe clears it for Bedford. Megan Harris plays it back for Central. And she sends it high. Plays it herself.
Might have had a little arm contact there on that ball.
I thought I saw that as well.
No attempt to play it off the arm, but it did make contact. I think the officials have some discretion as to whether or not to blow a whistle on that.
Yes, indeed.
A little more forgiving. It's not the World Cup, right?
Humphrey plays it up for Bedford. Siminovic settles it after one hop. Now spins it back upfield. Trying to set up her next pass.
That's knocked out of bounds by Katie Boyle. Bedford will have the throw-in.
Avery Manny checks back in for Slajewski. And Naftali will make the throw-in. Ball bouncing back and forth.
And down goes Boyle. That'll count as a foul, and Central will get the ball back. Massambuco now.
She plays it back safely to Greenwood. Now Bedford wins possession again. Tulin has it knocked out, but they will award the throw in to Central. Anna Kim steps up, but plays it out of bounds. Anna Kim has really been anchoring the defense for Bedford this afternoon. Ellie Flynn battling here at the midfield. Humphrey steps up.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Central.
Almost a half hour into this game. No score between the 4th seeded Bulldogs and the 6th seeded Little Green. That's how the standings are with 4 games left in the regular season.
Keep in mind the first 4 teams get a first round bye, so pretty critical game here for both teams.
Central making another substitution. Victoria Keys checks back into the game, replacing Darby Bailey. DeAngelis heads the throw in towards the middle. Now it's played into Siminovic. She's got a little bit of room. She takes a shot right on goal, and then there's another save from Jessica Lewis.
Pretty much all but one Bedford shot on goal has been from quite a ways out. A fairly clean shot that Lewis has been able to track down easily and make the save on. The only other close-in shot was by Tulin earlier that was, in fact, too close to the net to be effective.
Well, that was another opportunity almost where DeAngelis had it and then Tulin, but Central's able to clear it up towards midfield. And Slajewski heads it out. Anna Kim working on the far side.
Careful not to center the ball with other white shirts in the vicinity.
Yeah, she had the right idea there, and then she played it back to Humphrey, but it just hopped out of bounds, and
it's going to be a corner. So this is number 2 corner kick for the Little Green. Bedford had 1.
Here it comes from McIntyre.
Another low drive.
Tremblay tried to get a shot on, but was unable to do so. Now Massambuco will throw it in for Central. DeAngelis plays it into Manny. Now Flynn fighting for it. Keys has a little room on the left wing. Flynn blocks the shot. Keys keeps it in. Ball deflects towards the middle.
Here's a chance.
Chance for Central. And it's played into the corner of the net. All of a sudden, in a first half dominated by Bedford, Central gets a little bit of an opening and they take advantage. Ball bouncing in the 18 there, and it was number 18, Katie Boyle, who scored for Central.
In the 44th minute of the first half. Or 34th minute, I should say. 34th.
So 7:06 on the clock. And Central with a surprising 1-0 lead over the Bulldogs.
You know, it started out with the initial shot that was blocked by Flynn, and I'm trying to remember, was that Tremblay who had the shot? Just waited a little too long to get that shot away. But they were able to keep the ball in the Bedford end, cross the pass over to Katie Boyle, and she was able to loop it over Santos. Kind of a tough save for a keeper like that. Not terribly tall.
Yeah, given Boyle's position on the field and the arc of her shot, Santos really didn't have any chance. So Bedford going to have to get over this early deficit.
Here's an opportunity.
Another chance, and all of a sudden it's a 2-0 deficit. Victoria Keys quickly scores for Central.
One of your fans just came by, let you know.
A couple of the young and up-and-coming Bedford soccer players have stopped by the booth here.
So that was an unfortunate breakdown there for Bedford. A bad bounce sent Keys all alone in on Santos, who came in trying to play the ball, or at least cut down the angle. And Keys was able to beat her to the ball and get it by her. And now it's a 2-0 lead. You know, I was about to say that Bedford overcame a 1-0 deficit against Goffstown the last game that we broadcast. but now the hole's a little deeper. Two quick goals, especially one on a bad turnover like that one. Going to put a lot of pressure on the girls to fight their way back. They still have almost 45 minutes of regulation time to do it in, but
Plenty of time for sure.
but they've got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, you mentioned Santos coming out on that second goal. Once again, she was caught in no man's land, and she did cut down the angle, but Victoria Keys did a nice job shooting it past her and keeping it inside that far post. DeAngelis now blasts it, but it's deflected out.
Went off Katie Boyle's leg. It will be Bedford ball here.
5 minutes to go here in the first half. The officials will keep the clock on the field for the rest of the first half.
Have a substitution here.
That's
for Bedford.
Babotis. Babotis checking in.
And Rachel Rowe steps out.
Tulin also checking back in. And she's right in the mix here, but it gets cleared out. Kim plays it back up. And out.
A little too far for Hannah Michael. Couldn't quite bring the ball under control. It goes over to Central.
Nice play there by Abby Forrester. Siminovic plays it over to Tulin. Her shot is blocked.
I think Siminovic had a better lane to shoot.
And she was certainly within range. She went with the unselfish option of passing.
But the act of doing that gave Central time to recover on defense and block the shot.
Tagliaferro plays it up the left wing. Now Siminovic turns it and reverses course. Back through Kim. She can't connect with Manny on the near side, and it'll be Central ball. Hobaus throws it in. Megan Harris has it taken away, and she trips up Siminovic. So Bedford will have a free kick. Bedford hustling to set this one up as we're under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Humphrey plays it up towards the 18.
Here's a chance.
And ball cleared away by Central. Nice recovery there by Massambuco.
Yeah, it looked like Tulin had a shot, an opportunity to get a shot away, but Massambuco was quick to step in and break that up.
Keys plays it up the left wing. McIntyre can't quite get there. Avery Manny coming over for Bedford for the throw-in. Bedford down 2-0 here late in the first half. Siminovic plays it into the middle. Tulin has lots of space. Her pass for Tagliaferro is intercepted, but she gets it back. Now Siminovic can't quite gain control. Manny plays it up to Forrester.
Massambuco takes it away and sends Central down the other way. Pass too far, goes out of bounds. Bedford takes over.
The half could end here at any moment. The officials keeping the clock on the field. Bedford trying to get one last push here and maybe cut the deficit in half before halftime. Nice touch there. Back to Siminovic. She plays it up. Off the thigh of Tulin. Ball cleared away by Massambuco.
They're going to say it's an out-of-bounds ball off of Victoria Keys. Now Bedford throws it in.
Siminovic turns it upfield. No whistle, despite some contact. Ball sent up the left wing. Here comes Keys. She scored Central's second goal. Nice turn in the corner. Plays it off of Kim. Now Humphrey trying to clear. And the shot is wide from Central.
McIntyre trying to get the shot on goal, goes wide. Santos will take over here. We just heard a whistle.
Another substitution for Central. Darby Bailey checking back in. Santos plays it out. And it's halftime. So, after the first 30 minutes were dominated by Bedford, Central scores 2 goals just a minute apart, and they go into halftime with the 2-0 lead over the Bulldogs.
And we're about ready to start the second half. It's worth pointing out that the sun is in the eyes of the Central keeper, Lewis, at least for the next few minutes. So this could be a pretty good opportunity for Bedford to try to get some shots on Lewis and hope that maybe she loses it in the sun. But right now, down the sideline goes number 16, Keys. Centering pass and a shot there by McIntyre, slowly picked up there by Santos, able to corral that in. So a save by Bedford. Santos kicks it up ahead. And where it's picked up by number 9, clearing shot there goes out of bounds. Number 9, of course, is Forrester. Now here's the throw-in by Ava Siminovic. DeAngelis controlling it along the sideline, being watched, and then loses the ball out of bounds. We'll see if the official, yes, it says that it went off of Greenwood of Central, so it'll be a throw-in here. Siminovic puts it in, bounces out. Actually, DeAngelis puts it in. Now she gets another kick on goal, and that's picked up there by Lewis, and Central has control of the ball.
That ball was almost too high for the sun to be a factor. It came in basically dropping straight down out of the sky.
Now Seahack sends it to the sideline. Boyle over to Megan Harris. Taken away by Bedford. And a clearing pass intercepted midfield by Schneiderman. Into the Bedford zone. Headed out of bounds. Off of Bedford. It's going to be a Central ball here. Masumbuko with the throw-in. And number 16, Keys, loses control of that. They're going to say it went off a Bedford foot. So Masumbuko will throw it in once again. Katie McIntyre, she can't control it. Masumbuko chases it down. It goes off her leg out of bounds. Now Bedford will have the throw-in. Tulin taken away there by Central. Harris runs into a Bedford player but sends it upfield. Santos will come out and play it and punt it away.
Yeah, that was Anna Kim who got run over for Bedford. If you're just joining us, she was outstanding in the first half, stopping a lot of Central's runs.
So now Central, clearing kick, stopped by Bedford, but Megan Harris gets control back until she runs into Kim. Upfield. Here's Siminovic trying to slow things down. DeAngelis kicks it forward. Here's an opportunity, chasing down, but Masumbuko beats Tulin to the ball. Sends it out of bounds, and we're going to have a throw-in. Tulin. There's a header. A clearing kick, not far enough. Now here's an opportunity in the box. Very close call there. Abigail Forrester was in close on Lewis, but she was able to corral the ball and make the save.
Tulin took quite a shot after she headed that ball. Could have had a whistle there, but referees did not blow one.
Off of Bedford, it's a throw-in for Central. Harris tries to get it to McIntyre, broken up there by the Bedford defenders, and here come the Bulldogs the other way. Tulin chases it down along the sideline, able to get away from Keys. Now have pass up to Siminovic. Siminovic being watched by Massambuco, still with it. Finally turns the ball over to Keys. She takes it the other way. Up to McIntyre. McIntyre lead pass too far. That's broken up. Taryn Neftali with it momentarily. She gets it up now to Tulin. Massambuco watching her and sends it back into the Bedford end. Kim has to chase it down, and she just lets it go out of bounds, so she'll just be able to throw it in here. 2-0 Central in the lead. We have 35 minutes to go in regulation time here in the second half. And we've got a pause in the action here.
Paige Muir checking in for Tulin.
And Muir gets the throw in there. Over her head. Sehick, unable to control it, now goes to Massabuco, who kicks it into the Bedford end. Here's Neve Humphrey chasing it down. It goes out of bounds. Central will have the throw in the Bedford end. Katie Boyle puts it in, but it goes off the leg of Tremblay. And will they call this a corner? They will. So Central will have a corner kick. This is their third one of the day, first one of this half. McIntyre will do the honors from the right corner. Instead of a kick, it's just a pass up to Greenwood, back to McIntyre. She has it. Crossing pass, intercepted by Bedford, and they come away with it. Massabuco couldn't quite reach it, but Greenwood is able to corral it and send it out of bounds. It's Bedford's ball on the throw-in. Right back out of bounds. Bedford will have another chance here. Looks like we have a couple of ball assistants on the sideline this half.
Now we just need a couple goals.
Here's an opportunity, a race to the ball. And Greenwood doing a great job there, shielding the Bedford player from the ball. Now we have a collision here. A Bedford player, was it Siminovic running into, she gets a yellow card here for running into the keeper.
She got in the way of the punt. She was running away with her back to the play. To me, it didn't look intentional, but the angle that she took resulted in her being right in front of the kick.
And she's going to come out of the game here. And coming in for her is number 2, I believe.
Yes, that's Tagliaferro.
So Greenwood will have the free kick here for Central, leading 2-0 with 32:30 remaining here in regulation. Massambuco back to Greenwood. Taliaferro's trying to forecheck. Now here's a clearing kick. Up for McIntyre and Keys. Met there by Kim. Keys comes away with it, tries to center to McIntyre. Misses the mark. Massambuco chasing it down. Tries to center it, goes out of bounds. Intended for Sehick. Went too far. Now here's another pass that goes off Taliaferro, and it'll be Central's ball. Massambuco on the throw-in. Keys gives it back to Massambuco. The kick rejected by Bedford, and now here comes DeAngelis. She's got somebody on the sideline. Gets it over there. That was Muir. Paige Muir sends a slow kick toward goal, and Lewis is able to play that. Now into the Bedford zone. Muir gets it to Flynn. Over to DeAngelis. She tries to pass it up to Taliaferro. Now here's a crossing shot by Slajewski, high and wide over the net there.
Well, Bedford built that possession up nicely. A series of 5 or 6 passes got it to Slajewski, and she got a good kick on the ball, but
A little too
just
much
straight
under
over
it.
the net.
Yeah. So here's Lewis. Her kick taken away momentarily by Bedford. Now Central gets it back. And DeAngelis takes that away. Here comes DeAngelis. Takes a long shot, but plenty of room for Lewis to react to, and she gets on her knees and collects it. Another save there for her.
Lewis has been solid all afternoon long.
Another turnover at midfield. Here comes Bedford again. Here's a pass up to number 9, Forrester. She can't control it. And now Tremblay sends it up the sideline for Central. Goes out of bounds. That was Katie Boyle couldn't quite control it. So possession goes back to Bedford. Boyle sends it back out. Another throw in for Bedford. And there's DeAngelis. The Seminovic tried to do a give and go there, too far ahead, goes out of bounds. Central with the throw in.
Seminovic back in after that yellow card. Sometimes a little breather like that can give a player a boost of energy. We'll see if it helps here.
DeAngelis checked off the ball, but it goes right to a Bedford player. Here's an opportunity for Muir, but she was off sides. Right idea, but wrong execution. You're just a little ahead of the play. So we're under 29 minutes of regulation to go here. Central leading 2-0 here in the second half. Avery Manning sends it up to DeAngelis. DeAngelis up the sideline to Seminovic. Too far, goes out of bounds. Now McIntyre for Central. She gets broken up. Katie Boyle for Central. Tries to control it. There's a pass for Greenwood. Bounces to a Bedford player. Now here comes Bedford with a chance. Seminovic. Over to DeAngelis. DeAngelis with 2 on her. DeAngelis still has it and kicks it just over the net. I think it went off of Massambuco. If it did, it should be a corner.
I thought it was deflected as well, but it looks like it'll be a goal kick.
Because I could hear something hit the ball. I think it hit Massambuco's leg, so Central getting away with one there. Lewis's kick goes off a couple of heads and out of bounds, so it'll be Bedford's ball on the throw-in. Abigail Forrester. She loses it out of bounds, and now Central has to chase it down. Clock is ticking while the ball is being chased down the track. We're a little short on volunteer ball handlers on the sidelines here, so a few times players have had to go and chase their own errant balls down the track. So now they're back. And the throw-in goes awry, goes right to a Bedford player. Muir is going to try to chase it down. Too fast, though. She can't get to it. Massambuco will take it for Central. Her throw-in. Muir's right there, able to break it up. Over to Tulin. Tulin double-teamed. There's Neftali. There's a shot toward the net. Saved by Lewis. Close call there with DeAngelis closing in on her.
That's the kind of ball Bedford has to keep playing. There was an awkward bounce. Lewis did a nice job controlling it.
And now going the other way. Tremblay for Central. Lets the ball go out of bounds. I think it went off a Bedford player. Went off of number 5, Manny. So are they calling this a Central possession or no?
The referee on the near side indicated goal kick.
So it did go off of Tremblay. And now Santos tees it up. Ready to kick it away. Header by McIntyre. Kim plays it. Flynn up to number 8, Sminovic. Now up for Tulin. Tulin waiting for an opportunity. Centers it. Here's a kick. It sails over the net. Abigail Forrester there, set up by Sminovic, I believe.
Yeah, Seminovic really made a real nice play on the near side at midfield to keep the ball in bounds and keep that play alive, and turned into a nice opportunity there for Forrester.
Some good opportunities, but unable to find the goal. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard to hit something that big, but it is. Now headed back in there by DeAngelis, chased down by Lewis. Central will have a chance to clear it again. Up to midfield. Possession being fought over. Harris for Central. Pass across for McIntyre. Instead it goes to number 8, Carr. Carr gets by one defender, but lets the ball go out of bounds. It'll become Bedford's possession here. Out of bounds. Back to Central. McIntyre throws it in for Tremblay. Goes over her head. And now picked up there by Seahick. Sending it down the sideline to Carr. Carr tries to keep it in bounds, but instead loses it to Bedford. Bedford just clears it out of bounds. It'll be Central ball. Tremblay now with the throw in. Carr. Back to Tremblay. And another clearing shot there by Bedford. McIntyre now throws it into Massambuco. She takes the long kick, and Santos comes all the way out to play it. Able to get it there before a Central player caught up to it. Now her kick to midfield, played by Forrester. Forrester to DeAngelis. And here's Sminovic, one-on-one. Now she's got another Central defender on her. Still under control, though, in the corner. Handling the ball well up the sideline to Flynn. Flynn loses it. Now gets it right back. Here's a long kick. Played easily there by Lewis. Another long shot on goal. I'm sure Bedford must be out shooting them by a few, but none of those shots have been terribly challenging for Lewis. Now the clearing kick midfield. Kim falls down. It's fired into the Bedford end. Avery Manning catches up to it and kicks it out of play. It'll give up possession to Central here.
The one thing Lewis has been doing well for Central is she's catching those balls. She's not giving up any rebounds, so Bedford's not having those second opportunities in the box.
And now a throw in by Hobaz, that's how you say it, right? Flynn heads it up. Picked up there by Seahick for Central. Flynn still trying to come up with it. Now finally Bedford has the ball and comes away with it. Long lead pass for Tulin, intercepted by Greenwood. And now it's taken back by DeAngelis. There's a forward kick. Sminovic in a race here. Sminovic, can he get to it? No. Lewis chases it down. Close call there. Now the clearing kick. Down the sideline going to Tremblay. Tremblay's got to chase it down. Gets it. Can't quite get there. Out of bounds. It'll be Central ball. And throw in there by Bedford. DeAngelis worked off the ball. Carr with it. Tries to send it back, but now Tulin picks it up. Tulin sends away her teammate Siminovic, who falls down. Massambuco instead takes over for Central. Pass up to Greenwood, now to McIntyre. McIntyre's pass deflected. DeAngelis takes over. Humphrey. Up to Manny. And then it goes out of bounds, and Central will take over here. We're coming up on the 20-minute mark in regulation. Central 2, Bedford nothing. On goals by Boyle and Keys for Central.
Hannah Michael just checking back in for Bedford, number 17. Coach Winning making sure she has fresh legs out there. Bedford needs to keep pushing and creating opportunities.
There's a clearing shot there by Kim. Taken by Hobaz. To Greenwood. Greenwood sends it over to her defensive partner, Massambuco. Now Massambuco up to Boyle. Keys, I should say. 16. Taryn Naftali now will have the throw-in after the ball goes out of bounds. Bedford possession here.
Slajewski checking in for Forrester.
Now DeAngelis settling the ball down but unable to maintain possession. Naftali. Collision there with Slajewski. Kim heads it forward. Goes out of bounds. And Keys now gives it to Massambuco for the throw-in. Keys being watched by Siminovic. Now Flynn takes it away. Still has it, tries to cut away into some open field here. Now pass up to DeAngelis. DeAngelis looking for a passing partner. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought that was going in. That went wide. Great opportunity there from Tulin.
It was, but a real nice defensive play by Greenwood, just selling out there and clearing it.
This is going to be a goal kick for Central. 18:34 to go here in regulation. 2-0, Central leading. Kick is sent along to Central. Carr heading down the sideline, fighting for possession, taken away by Bedford there. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Kicked off of Carr, and Bedford takes over.
Humphrey hustling back there nicely for Bedford. Getting possession back for the Bulldogs.
Manny's throw in, bounces off her player, comes right back to her, kicks it ahead. Knocked back into the Bedford zone. Now here's an opportunity for Bedford. Long lead pass, nobody home. Greenwood chases it down, sends it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Central. Now Slajewski. Intercepted by Massambuco. Tries to clear the zone. Kim heads it forward. To DeAngelis, she gets knocked down, no call. Or yes call. So there'll be a free kick there.
I didn't hear the whistle, but they did make the call because play has stopped.
This will be a free kick here for DeAngelis. And she's got two Central players blocking her way. Here's a kick that curves, but it's far enough away that Lewis is able to track it and pull it in. So another save for Lewis here. Under 17 minutes to go in regulation. Tremblay tries to play for Central. Instead, lets it go out of bounds. It's going to go to Bedford. Slajewski now tosses it up to Naftali, who throws it in for Chulin. She can't control it. It gets cleared out. Another header there by Kim. DeAngelis still with it for Bedford. A give and go. Up to Siminovic. She gets by her defender. Still has it. Here's a chance to get a shot on goal here. There's a crossing pass intercepted by Central and kicked away. That was Paige Muir who had the ball to the side of the goal, tried to get it back to her teammate. Now the throw-in headed forward there by DeAngelis. Another clearing attempt by Central. DeAngelis has it once again, about 30 yards away. Cuts, pass up. Seminovic, no, that's Tulin, sorry about that. Gets a shot, looks like it went through the goalpost.
The yellow ones.
Instead, it'll be a goal kick there for for Central. Coming up on the 15-minute mark of regulation time running out here for the Bulldogs if they're going to get back into this game.
The last few minutes, Bedford really showing a lot of skill in the midfield, creating more and more opportunities.
And here's an opportunity now. DeAngelis to Slajewski. Her kick is blocked by Massambuco and goes out of bounds. Get a quick throw in here from Neftali. Neftali to DeAngelis. Tried to get it to Tulin, cleared away. Here's Flynn. Gets around her defender, takes a long shot that goes wide of the net.
Well, Bedford's got to be feeling a little bit of frustration, dominating the possession, having many more shots on goal than Central. They just can't find the back of the net.
And there's the goal kick by Lewis. Controlled momentarily by Central, shot back in. Here comes Tulin chasing it down, beats Greenwood to the ball. We'll see who they give the ball to. It's going to be a corner for Bedford, just their second one or their third one.
Yeah, good hustle from Tulin.
I think it's only their second corner kick of the game.
They take it quickly.
Just passing it off here to DeAngelis. Line drive shot goes right to Lewis and the save is made. So Lewis is earning her keep with the shots on goal, none of which are terribly stressful.
As you mentioned, Harry, in the first half, a lot of Bedford shots have come from long range. And they've got to look to change direction a little bit and maybe cross that one into the box and get a header or a shot redirected the other way.
Now here's Slajewski sending it down the sideline, but misses everybody. It's just going to roll out. And Central will take over possession here. Clock ticking away, 13-16 in regulation, 2-0 Central with the lead. Just 13 minutes away from the Bulldogs dropping their second game in a row and their third of the season. Goal kick. Fired into the Bedford zone where DeAngelis takes over. Splits two defenders. Still with it. Sends a pass up. Too far. Lewis takes over there. Intended for Tulin, but Tulin had two defenders on her, was unable to make a play on it. So Lewis, again, kicks it away. Goes to midfield. Chased down there by Slajewski. Massambuco and Tulin fighting for it. Massambuco comes up with it momentarily. Slajewski tried to help her out there as well. Now Greenwood kicks it away. The header missed by Kim. And that was number 19, Dave Humphrey, trying to get it up to her teammate, but instead it's going to be Central ball. Keys throws it in. Massambuco loses it. Goes off of her. Goes off a Bedford player. She retains possession. Now Seminovic tries to close in on Greenwood. Able to clear the ball. Kicked into the Bedford zone where Santos picks it up. Kicks it back into play. Now at midfield, the kick by Schneiderman is blocked. Bedford comes away with it once again. There's a pass up to Seminovic. Over to DeAngelis. DeAngelis with the long shot. Goes right to Lewis didn't even have to move. Collected it right in her breadbasket and now kicking away. 11 minutes to go here in regulation. 2-0 Central leading. And the shot goes off of Boyle out of bounds, or it's not quite out of bounds. Bedford has to turn around and pick up control here. And now into the central end. It's Greenwood colliding with Tulin, and it goes out of bounds. We'll see what the call is here. Will it go to Central? It will.
Well, you got to love the fight of these Bulldogs. They keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
Greenwood's shot goes off of Tulin and goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick.
Central's defense has been strong. They've been tested all afternoon, and it seems like they're a little bit fatigued, but Bedford's a little bit fatigued also because it's those offensive players, the strikers and midfielders who have been working so hard to try to get back in this game.
Notice too the netting that's usually up on the poles behind both goals is not up everywhere, so that's probably causing a lot of those balls to roll away from the field. Now Slajewski comes back, gets a nice takeaway, tries to feed Tulin, too far though. Central's Lewis plays it again, takes her time, kicks it back to midfield. Now Flynn with the header. Now is able to take it away. Flynn being checked, but able to maintain, goes down, no call. Seminovic tries to get it on net. Tried to feed Tulin with the pass, but Lewis is there first. Lewis throws it up the sideline for McIntyre. Goes off a Bedford player. Central will throw it in here. Katie Boyle. Now a kick ahead. Santos gets it. 8:43 left in regulation. Santos with the long kick. That goes over Seminovic. A little bit of a collision at midfield. Boyle tries to chase it down, keeps it in play, where McIntyre takes it. Centers it to Tremblay, broken up by Bedford. Now Flynn takes it back for the Bulldogs. Slajewski tries to chase it. Massambuco beats her to it. Talaferro, or sorry, number 6, that's Naftali tries to play it. Instead it goes off a Kim, and it'll be a corner for Central here with 7:58 to go in the regulation.
Well, this is about the spot in the first half when Central scored 2 goals in just over a minute. Bedford's going to have to do the same thing to try to get this game tied up.
They'll have to survive this corner first. Here's the kick. Headed away, but Central controls it. Now Schneiderman crosses again. Ball is still in play in front of the Bedford net. Now finally taken away by DeAngelis, and then Naftali, and now Seminovic. But it rolls away. Harris with the ball now for Central. Gets away from one Bedford defender, has some room to operate. Cross pass intended for Keys, but too long a lead, goes out of bounds. Now here's DeAngelis for Bedford. Tries to feed it up to Tulin. Tulin fighting for possession, gets hit, and they're going to give her possession of the ball on the contact. Now Slajewski rolls it into play. Humphrey is going to take this kick from about 40 yards away. Bedford gets into position here. 6:18 and counting. Here's the kick from Humphrey. Kim tried to head it. couldn't get it to go toward the net. Now here's an opportunity. They're going to call this offsides, unfortunately. Tulin just a little ahead of the play.
That was close. Really nice try there.
Bedford, that's the third offsides call on Bedford today.
Central defenders just pushed up there at the last second. It's a game of timing, game of inches. Bedford just off there.
Now Greenwood ready to kick the ball back into play. Low line drive. Picked up there by McIntyre. Now fired down the sideline. And that's Boyle. She lets it go out of bounds. Actually, it goes off a Bedford player. They'll retain possession. 5:23 left in regulation. 2-0 Central leading. The kick there by Hobaz goes off of somebody and goes out of bounds. So it's another corner attempt here for Central. And Schneiderman will be the one who takes it here. Now we're under 5 minutes, so the time is being kept on the field from here on out. Schneiderman taking her time. Big cluster of players in front of the Bedford net. Beautiful redirect there by Seahick, but it goes over the net harmlessly, and it will go back to Bedford.
Really nice volley there. Angle just a little bit wide.
Now Santos' long kick goes off a Bedford player. It goes off of Keys out of bounds. Bedford retains possession. Here's the throw-in for DeAngelis. Still controlling it, double teamed. Loses it momentarily, now taken right back there by Humphrey. Humphrey makes the pass. Flynn with it now. Here's a chance for Bedford. Pass inside, intercepted by Massambuco. Now here comes Central the other way. Keys. Try to feed it up to Tremblay, too far. Picked up by Santos. Kicks it ahead to Slajewski. Slajewski now up to DeAngelis. DeAngelis up against Massabuco. One-on-one, still with the ball. Trying to get by around Massabuco. A cross pass goes out of, is turned over. Here's another chance. Turning around and winding around and kicking the ball is Tulin, but it goes wide of the net. It's going to be a corner kick for, not corner kick, but it'll be a goal kick for Central. And the keeper, again, that net's down, so the ball just rolls all the way down to the track. It'll take a while for her to get the ball back in the play. I'm sure the officials are taking that time into account now, not letting regulation time chip away just because they have to chase the ball. So Lewis tees it up. Sends the kick. Broken up there by Siminovic. Now loses it. Here comes Bedford again. DeAngelis, nope. Massabuco beats her to it. Sends it up the sideline for Keys. Keys around Kim. Around another player. Here's McIntyre. Down the sideline. Here's a scoring opportunity. McIntyre's shot is blocked by Kim. Great recovery there. Maybe one pass too many there on the part of Central. I didn't get the number of the player on the far sideline, but it looked like she had a shot at net.
That was Boyle who scored the first goal of the game for Central.
And that's who's got the ball now. It goes off of a Bedford player. It's another throw-in. Hobaz. Central loses possession, goes back to Bedford. Another goal kick here. Time's ticking away. We're under 5 minutes. Time is being kept on the field now. Hit back into the Bedford end. And now Flynn comes away with it for the Bulldogs, trying to get away from two checks. Loses possession. Keys had it momentarily. Now Bedford takes it away. Slajewski does a good job. Keeping it in bounds, but did not. Ball's going to go to Central. Masabuco. The throw in broken up by Bedford. Masabuco kicks it again. Kim now with it. Working the sideline here. Kim to DeAngelis. Long lead pass for Tulin. Couldn't make the play on it. Now here's Siminovic. Cleared away by Greenwood.
Michael.
Gets it on net, but Lewis picks it up. Gets the ball out of a crowd. Another big save. She's been a busy lady.
That was one of the first times that Bedford has sent a cross up in the box in the air where Lewis really had to take it away from a Bedford player.
So now a feed down for Keys is broken up. Flajeski with contact. They'll have the throw in. No idea how much time's left, but not much.
The clock's been being kept on the field for about 5 minutes now, so it could be any second.
Siminovic with the throw in to Flynn. Being watched by Masabuco. Flynn loses it out of bounds. There's a throw in. We're expecting this game to end any moment now. A header to Siminovic. Feeds it to Tulin. Tulin trying to get away. Tries to get over to Flynn. Again, Siminovic had a chance, didn't get the kick away. Now McIntyre has it, and that's going to do it. So Central, thanks to 2 quick goals late in the first half, comes away with a 2-0 win here.
Yep.
And that's a tough loss for the Bulldogs, but you got to credit the Central defense. They did a terrific job at limiting the scoring opportunities for Bedford. Even though Bedford outshot Central by a wide margin, none of the shots were terribly challenging for their goalkeeper, Lewis.
You're right. Bedford certainly outshot Central, and they won the possession battle, having the ball in Central's end for much more than half of the game. So Bedford has to be frustrated that they couldn't find the net. But there are 3 games left in the regular season. Bedford at 10-3, hoping to get back on the winning track against Salem next time out, and their final 3 opponents all have losing records. So hopefully Coach Winning can get this offensive formation sorted out and have these Bulldogs find a new rhythm with McEachern out, try to finish with three straight wins and get some momentum heading into the playoffs.
So at 10-3, they still have the 4th seed. However, Nashua South at 9-3. I don't know if they play today, but they'll have a game in hand on Bedford and could potentially replace them in that 4th seed. And of course, the top 4 seeds all get buys in the tournament. Central at 9-3-1 is still a half a game behind both South and Bedford, but it's going to make that play for the 4th seed a lot more interesting. So that's going to do it from here. The final 2-0 Central with the win over Bedford. For Andrew Hansen and George Cox on the camera and production, we thank you very much for tuning in to BCTB 23. Central 2, Bedford nothing. You've been watching Division I Girls Soccer on BCTB 23.